A trustee is an individual or entity appointed to manage and oversee a trust on behalf of the trust's beneficiaries. The role of a trustee in regard to a trust is to fulfill various responsibilities and duties in accordance with the terms and conditions outlined in the trust document or instrument. Here are some of the key responsibilities and actions that trustees typically undertake in the context of a trust. Asset management. The trustee is responsible for managing the assets or property placed in the trust. This may include investments, real estate, cash, or other assets, depending on the type of trust. Fiduciary duty. Trustees have a legal and ethical duty to act in the best interests of the beneficiaries. They must exercise their powers and make decisions with the highest standard of care and loyalty, known as a fiduciary duty. Compliance. Trustees must ensure that the trust's activities and distributions comply with all relevant laws and regulations. They are responsible for handling any necessary tax filings and reporting requirements. Record keeping. Trustees maintain detailed records of all trust transactions, including income, expenses, distributions, and investments. Distribution. Depending on the terms of the trust, trustees may be responsible for distributing income or principal to the beneficiaries as specified in the trust document. This may be done on a regular schedule or under specific circumstances, such as when a beneficiary reaches a certain age. Investment management. If the trust includes investment assets, the trustee may need to make investment decisions to preserve and potentially grow the trust's assets. They must exercise prudence and make investment choices that align with the trust's objectives and risk tolerance. Communication. Trustees should communicate with beneficiaries as required by the trust document or applicable laws. This may involve providing regular updates on the trust's status, financial performance, and upcoming distributions. Conflict resolution. Trustees may be responsible for resolving conflicts or disputes that arise among the beneficiaries or related to the trust's management. They must act impartially and in accordance with the trust's terms. Termination of trust. In some cases, trustees oversee the termination of the trust when its purpose is fulfilled, and the assets are distributed to the beneficiaries. It's important to note that the specific duties and powers of a trustee can vary depending on the type of trust and the provisions outlined in the trust document. Trustees are legally bound to act in accordance with these provisions and are held accountable for their actions. Therefore, the selection of a trustee is a crucial decision in creating a trust, as they play a pivotal role in carrying out the trust's intended purpose and protecting the interests of the beneficiaries.